Hey guys, right. So I realised I hadn't shown you my PlayStation 2 collection. So I was going to show you that today. I have got obviously the console. So I've got the version, the slimline version. So this is the second one, not the big bulky one. Obviously it still all works perfectly fine. I've got all the wires. I've got two of the normal wired controllers. And I have, obviously, I've got PlayStation 2 memory card. I've also got two PlayStation 1 memory cards because you can't obviously save PlayStation 1 games on it if you don't have a PlayStation 1 memory card. Right, so the first thing extra that I've got, I'll show you, is this. So I have the iToy. It's not the best thing in the world, but to me it was one of the first ones that I played, so I really like it, and I like the basicness. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, but the next thing I found in a charity shop for a £5, which is amazing, but it's a bit big. So I found this, and you can see it's completely boxed. Just as if you were buying it new. So the only thing, the thing it didn't have in there was the stickers. I've got everything from the instructions to the game that came with the instructions and everything, which I thought was pretty good. So when I saw it for a £5 at my local charity shop, I literally grabbed it. Put that back on. So yeah, there's the back of the box as well. So there's that add-on. The rest of the things I've really got is just mainly games that I've picked up from CX, ones that I've originally had, or boot sales, charity shops, bits and bobs. So I've got a few. So I've got Chaos League with the book in the game. It's a pretty good game. I haven't really played much of it, to be honest with you. I picked it up from a charity shop, so I thought it looked quite good. Sorry, my voice will go in and out again. I've got Devil May Cry, which I love. It's one of my favourite games. Yeah. I have Devil May Cry 2. I do need to get the third one still. This one is obviously that one. It's got 2 discs. I'm a big Stitch fan, so I bought this one. It's not the best game, but it's still pretty fun. And again, I've got a guide with it. I picked this one up from a boot sale just because it was really cheap. It's Dynasty Warriors 2. Again, it's, you know, everything in there. It's just that it was cheap. Picked this one up from the charity shop. I've never actually played this one. It was the fact that it was an iToy game, and it was when I rebought the iToy. So it's also Grav. I've never actually played it, but it looks pretty good. So obviously you've got the basic iToy game, which is this one that comes with all these games on it. It's just silly fun. It's like dance, swap ninjas, wash the windows. It's really basic, but I love it. That's why I just had to get it. iToy Play 2. So again, it's just a follow-on from the other one. It's got more games, play guitar, etc. And I've got everything with it. I have iToy Play 3. I never actually played this one. It's just, again, I added it. I grabbed it because it was in a charity shop and it was cheap. So you've got extra, more games on there again, which look pretty cool. I did have this one when I was younger, which is I Shall Groove. So it wasn't the best, it was a bit like the dance mat, it wasn't brilliant, but I just wanted it because I had it when I was younger and I'm trying to get all those kind of games. Obviously I do have Final Fantasy X-2. I do want to get some of the extra games. You know, this one, you know, is in pretty good condition. It comes with the book and stuff, so I do need the extra bits and bobs with it. I do need like the extra games basically. I have this one, which is Ghost Hunter. I love this game. I like graphic horrors and novels and basically thrillers and anything that's kind of weird like that. And if you can see it, it's like a mutated teddy bear, and as you shoot him the stuffing comes out of him, and there's mutated ghouls, and you're like a cop and you have to get rid of the ghosts and save things. It's kind of cool and I really like it. I've got obviously the guide with it as well. I don't think there's any pictures inside of the characters as I show you. Oh, there you go. So you've got the creepy girl, you've got like the teddy bear that I said. It's just really good and I really personally enjoy it. So if you haven't got it, definitely try it. And I'm pretty sure it's actually pretty cheap in CX at the moment too. This isn't really mine. This is I'm not a GTA fan. I'm sorry, just not my sort of thing. My friend had this and she knew I still had a PlayStation, so she gave it to me. So this is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Not my type of game. Never really played it. It just sits in my collection. Okay, so I have Guitar Hero 1. Obviously, I showed you Guitar Hero 2 earlier. So I've got number 1 with all the bits, which is really good, which I really enjoy. I love playing Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, which I got as well. Again, everything inside. Love it. Love it. So I also picked up Guitar Hero World Tour because that came on the PlayStation 2 as well. Obviously that's got everything with it too. I really like this one. This is Ico or Ica. So it comes in this really nice packet. This is second hand. I don't think it has the cards that it's meant to come with, but it does have the little manual, which is kind of cute. A very nice game, really pretty to look at. It's very lovely. I really enjoyed this one. Definitely a must-have. So I've got Kingdom Hearts, which I absolutely love. Kingdom Hearts. I'm one of the people that kind of fell in love with it when it first came out. I remember buying it brand new. Oh, I love it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the guide with it. I bought this again second hand, but yeah, love this one. Obviously Kingdom Hearts 2 to follow it. Then this one does have the guide and little extra bits that come in there. Obviously this is just talking about the guide that I do have as well. I'm a bit of a freak for guides. I love guides. If you haven't seen my videos before, I've got a couple of guides up, but I will put a video up as well of all my guides that I've actually got, because yeah, I've got quite a few. This one came from a charity shop as well. I need to get the first one, but this is Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. So yeah, I just love the Lego games, and you know, I just really enjoy them, so I just love them in any form. This one again is a charity shop. This one is Predator Concrete Jungle. I do love Alien vs Predator and all the Alien and Predator films. Big fan. So yeah, I really enjoy this one. This one is such a good game. This one obviously comes with, I've got the book and everything as well with it. Right. I've also got a set, but my friend's actually borrowing the first one, so I do actually have Project Zero, which is a camera-based game where you fight against ghosts. So I do have that one, but my friend is actually borrowing it, which I'll be getting back soon. So I do have the second one as well, because these I'm such a big fan of. This is why I asked for the Wii U for Christmas, because Project Zero is actually, I thought it was just released in Japan, but they're actually doing a new one which has been released now, and it's actually on the Wii U in the UK, so I really want that one. But so yeah, Project Zero 2, this has got the strategy guide with it as well. I bought this, the third one, and the first one on eBay. It cost me about £30 for £30 to £50 for all three, but to me it's the game that I grew up with. I love it, so I really needed it. So yeah, the third one as well. And the third one's obviously about tattoos and stuff like that. I really enjoy that, and it's got everything with it as well. That's the other reason why I bought from the same guy, because he literally had everything with it. Now the next one that I am very, let me just move my dog, sorry. Here we go. I'm very into is Resident Evil. I'm a big fan. I'm not a fan of the movies. Totally a fan of Who the Fuck is Alice. But so yeah, I've got the original. So this is before it came platinum, when you got the Devil May Cry extra add-on to it. So I've got the book, the disc, and the trial of Devil May Cry, which is quite hard to get. Code Veronica X. I then got Resident Evil Outbreak, which was a different style they tried. I don't think it went too well, but it was still quite enjoyable to play, and each character's got a different thing. Like he has a lucky coin, she has meds, he's got like a lockpick or something, she's got extra storage. He's very good. Obviously I quite enjoy it. Unfortunately this one didn't have the guide with it, because I bought it from CX, but I can pick that up. This is the harder one to find out, the 2, which is Outbreak File 2, because a lot of people weren't interested in the first one, they didn't get the second one. So this one luckily does have the book with it and the CD. Again, it's got the same people in it, and it's a correspondent. Like this one, you go in a zoo, and there's lots of zombie animals, which I quite enjoyed. This is meant to be in a white box. It is Resident Evil Dead Aim. I really enjoyed it. It's like kind of all based upon a boat, and you have to fight your way through everything. It's really, I found it really enjoyable. Again, this one doesn't have the book, but I can pick that up. This game is actually quite rare. I don't think a lot of people enjoyed it again, or didn't pick it up, and it's actually quite hard to find, so I found it in CX and I just had to pick it up. Obviously it is meant to be in the white case as well, compared to the normal blue case. Right. The last few. I've got Resident Evil 4, and this is the one before it was platinumed again, so it's in a nice blue case. Obviously this has got all the like guide with it and the game. I've also got, because I'm such a big fan of Resident Evil, I went out and bought Resident Evil 4 in the Steelbox edition. So this has again got, for some reason I got, or was it meant to be like that? Oh yeah, so you get kind of like a official limited mini guide, which is, it's hard to get it with it because a lot of people got rid of it. And then you've got the normal strategy guide, so this just is like the, you know, press A to jump, or B, you know what I mean. So you've got that, and you've got the disc as well. It comes just in the steel box. I just wanted it because I'm such a big fan. Right, this game I am a massive fan on. It is called Shadow Hearts. It's one of my favourite games. I remember finding it when I was younger, not knowing what it was, and playing it and literally falling in love with it. I love the way she's dressed. I love him. It's literally, you can see there, it's a turn-based, like there's a wheel, and you have to get the line in the wheel to get the attack and stuff like that. And the closer you get to the edge, the better attack you get. It's a really nice story about a girl that's got healing powers, and obviously the bad guys are trying to get him. He is like, he's like a monster, but he doesn't know he's a monster, and he literally will, like, he can transform and be stronger and stuff like that. Yeah, you've got, these are the characters. So you've got the typical Japanese kind of characters, and stuff like that, and that's the thing he transforms into. So that's Yuri. Yeah, this is meant to come with, like, the Resident Evil 4 limited edition one came with like a little guide, but again, a lot of people threw it away. This I've been looking for a long time. When I found it in CX, I literally just bought it. It cost me a lot of money as well because it's actually quite hard to find. But yeah, he's the bad guy. Love it. If you haven't tried this one is really good. I've heard really bad reviews though about 2 and 3, so I would definitely go this one. Right, the next games that are going to come up, again, I'm a massive fan of Silent Hill. To me, they were what I grew up with. I love the first ones, I love all of them. I've completed them in every way, shape or form. I like to get every ending, you know, the good ending, the bad ending, the pyramid head ending, the UFO ending, the lot. So I've got this one, which is Silent Hill 2, which comes in the pull-out cover. So I've got the 2 discs. Unfortunately, I haven't got the little guidey bit again, but I will pick that up when I can. Or if I find like a cheap one at a boot sale, I'll pick that up and then get rid of this one. Or keep the better one, basically. I've got Silent Hill 3. I love Silent Hill 3. I love the bunnies. They creep me the hell out, but I just love them. So yeah, this one. I actually think I got this one from Comic-Con. But yeah, this has got a guide in it and the disc. I've also got Silent Hill 4 The Room. Whoops. I think this one actually comes from Comic-Con as well. So it's got Silent Hill 4 The Room. I love this one because once you actually get down to actually playing it properly, it still makes sense even though it's kind of in a room. It's not, and it's really good. So I've got the disc. Sorry, the box is a little bit broken. This was nice because it comes with these little extra bit. Whoops. So yeah. I've also got a little guide as well. I want to put that away so it doesn't get ruined. And the last one that I actually have at the moment, obviously I'm still collecting this collection, is Silent Hill Origins. So this is actually quite hard to find on the PlayStation 2. Just like I want Silent Hill Shattered Memories, but that's really hard to find on the PlayStation 2. It's more common on the Wii, but I will be getting both because I just love it on every platform because I'm weird like that. I have already got this on the PSP as well, but obviously that's all the little bits as well. So, sorry, my nose really goes itchy because I worry and so that is what my collection is so far. Obviously I am still collecting with the PlayStation 2. I have got a PlayStation 1 collection that I've got yet to show you guys as well. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's any games that you really want that I've got, or ones that I should definitely try out that I haven't got there and I need to get. Obviously leave me any comments below and I will obviously try and get back to you as soon as possible. Let me know if you like this film by liking the film as well, because that really helps. Obviously, if you do really like the film as well, please subscribe because there'll be more videos coming up about the games that I'm playing, the games that I buy and stuff like that. If you need any help as well, let me know and I can see if I can help you. But thanks very much for watching. Bye.